This is what happens sometimes when we're not familiar with tools. So what we want is, you can clearly see that there's a red marker on the inside there, which is an indicator that that was on there, like so. But you've got to, what I would do is take a picture before you take these things apart, and then you can actually see how it's working and how it all goes back together. And you can see the washer on here lines up with that little mark around there. If you can just see that little mark, that little water mark or rust mark from whatever you've been using, and then we just tighten up on here like so. And we remember, I made the mistake again, it's the left-handed thread, so there we are. It goes up, and the left-handed thread will ensure that that blade won't come off, and it will just self-tighten. So there we are. And what we can do with this, and I've been told, there we are, nearly there. Nearly, hold on 1 second, a bit more. There we are. When it starts to tighten up, we can just hand tighten it. There's no way that that blade can actually turn around now or even come off. So there we are. And then this little tool can just go straight back in its place, straight in there, like that. It's as easy as that, but it's in its place now. There you go. And you've got this little spanner with it as well. Just get that in. We'll make sure that's, there we are, in place. And you've got this little spanner as well that comes with it, and that goes up through there. There we are. If you look at the saw now, this shuts over on here. You've got the little guard here, and what I've actually done, and I've got to get, there you are. I've had a fair old use out of this, is I broke the locking piece on this, and that was my fault. So this is for the Plunge facility, and there we are. You can see the measurements on here. And what I tend to do is I'll go through, you can bring the camera up to me now, mate. What I tend to do is I'll go through several passes. I won't try and cut through. And the good thing about this is that when the porcelain is stuck in the ground like it is now, bedded in, the likelihood that you're not going to get that tension, it's not going to crack. But as a safeguard, when we go down, just go down just a little bit at a time. You've got 20 mil, so you could go through it in 3 passes. And remember, it's a long pass, nearly 5 or 6 meters. So, you know, it's quite a distance. Just be easy with your tools. Just make sure that you don't get carried away. Again, this is what I said, is that what we also got to do, now I've got the saw out now, I didn't clean it off before when I used it. I can give this a good clean now when it's out, and when I finish today, I'm going to make sure that this is sparkling. Cheers, Rich. These cases are absolutely brilliant for this slim set system here. There we are. Got another 3, so that takes us 6 meters. The only thing that we haven't got, is we haven't got no more. They've got these little compartments here for your tools there. Look, these are great. These are fantastic. This holds everything in place when you're using your Rubi, but you won't be able to use it on the ground in this situation. Make sure that is back on. These Velcro tops here. There you are, another one of those. Let's have a look here. Again, we've got that. So we've got 2 of those. Okay, got 2 of those, which is great for when you're cutting your slab on top. But unfortunately, we haven't got no more suction cups, which is a bit of a pain. But we're going to need 2 of these at least. But we have got 3 here. Look at those. Absolutely fantastic product. Rubi slim set. Make sure the gap's closed on there. There we go. And this is what the little TC125 is going to run all the way along here in one go. But before we do that, as I said to you, we've got to try and ensure that things are exactly right. So we're just going to push that in, just that little bit on there. There we go. There we go. Just there now. Now, there we are. Now we can do this up, and that's going to hold in place there. great little system. Hold on. No, needs to go. There we are, placed. You can see the ruby on there.